Hi everyone. For the next 2 weeks you're going to do something a little different because obviously you've done lots of handouts, lots of exercises, and what we want to do is to create a magazine of your best work, a collection of your best work, and have it in the reception in the academy and send it digitally to you and to your parents. Now, to do this you need to produce 2 pieces of work. And if you look at this week's work, you will see there are 2 columns, column A, column B. Choose one activity from column A and choose another activity from column B. In the first week, this week, I want you to create a rough version, that's a versión sucia, of your first 2 pieces of work. What will happen then? I'll look at it, I'll correct it, Ashley will give lots of recommendations, and then you will produce a final copy in the second week. It's important that this is one of the best pieces of work you have ever completed. I want you to really demonstrate your capacity. Now, the options in column A, you've got a story. I suggest a ghost or a horror story or a dare, un reto. But if you have a different idea, contact me and of course we could do a different idea. You could write an article about your experience in the quarantine. You can write a poem in English about your school. You can write a review, una critica, of a book, a computer game, a film, a series, an album. It's important that it's not the same review as a previous review you've done. I want a different, new review here. You could write a text about your favourite films, music, series. You can write the instructions for a new game that you've invented, or you can make a documentary video. If you do the documentary, please send me the script, the guion for your documentary, so I can look at it before you record it. In the second column, in column B, you can write a guide or do a video guide for something in English that you find difficult, for example, reported speech or passive voice. You can create a crossword, I think that's a crucigrama, or a sopa de letras, a word search for some important vocabulary that you decide. You can create a radio broadcast or a video about one of your interests, a letter to the mayor, to the alcalde of your village, of Ribarroja or Villamarchante, wherever, explaining what you think they should do to make the area safer after coronavirus. You can do a tourist guide to your village. You can interview a member of your family and who you think has something interesting to say, translate that interview into English, or you can write a recipe for your favourite food. So there are lots of different options, but what's really important is that you demonstrate your capacity with this. It's not a piece of work to complete in 5 minutes. I want you to really show us what you can do. Remember, your rough version this week, my corrections, and then next week the final version. Okay?